What's going on YouTube? Cloverbells here, back with another Series 12 video, and this is a team that features 3 cats. Not 1, not 2, but 3 cats. We've got Incin, Solgaleo, and Raikou on the same team. This is actually a team that I made, but because I ran out of slots, someone else has made the team for me, and it was a team that was submitted to me by a viewer in hopes of a review and an optimization, right? And that is done with a tier 2 sub to the channel. So I remade the team, I fixed it up a bit for them, and I told them if you made a rental code for it, I would use the team. And you know, a week later, they made the rental code, and here it is. So this is a Life Orb Raikou set, and you can already tell with the weakness policy Solgaleo that you can imagine that there is Bulldoze on the Raikou, and there is. And again, I made it an offensive Raikou to be paired along with Kyogre. So the idea here is just like Entei, where you can't get faked out with inner focus, but unlike Entei, your Raikou is much faster, so we don't necessarily need the Tailwind right off the bat to outspeed base 100s. We naturally outspeed them anyway, and then the Raikou has some pretty good synergy with Solgaleo and Kyogre in general. We have, of course, the Bulldoze, then we have Scald on the Raikou, and Scald in the rain does extra damage, and with the Life Orb, it's going to be doing a pretty good chip there. So if there is a Groudon on the other side of the field, and if we can Scald it, that would be very, very much appreciated. And then of course we have Snarl on it, and with Snarl that turns into Max Darkness. And if you are next to a Kyogre, that's very, very good, because then you can just go for those special defense drops, and then Water Spout just hits like an absolute truck. Or you can make yourself your own Raikou deal a little bit more damage next turn with a special attacking move. And we have Thunder on it, so Thunder is of course 100% accurate in the rain, and then that's pretty much our Raikou set. And then the rest of the team is relatively standard. You got Incineroar and Amoongus to help you round out that Fire, Water, Grass core. The Amoongus can come in the Trick Room matchups, and speaking of Trick Room, our Solgaleo also has Trick Room on this. I think it does. Actually, let me check the pace real quick. Did I put Trick Room on the Solgaleo? I'm trying to remember, because I know there's another Solgaleo team with Galarian Moltres that has the Trick Room. Okay, this one does not have Trick Room. So this one has Rock Slide instead of the Trick Room. And of course, the Tornadus is just a relatively standard set with Brutal Swing, and then the Incineroar is just also relatively standard with the Shuka Berry. But yeah, so yeah, we've done a lot of Solgaleo teams, over the past couple of months, and now we've got a couple more here, and here is the Solgaleo Raikou variation. Alright, so without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. Alright, oh my goodness, Seismitoad! It has been a while since I've seen Seismitoad. That's not good for Raikou. I will say that much. That is not good for Raikou. There is a... Okay, Well, we do have a rock move on Solgaleo, so that's always nice. How do I want to play this? I don't have a grass move. Well, I do have the Amoongus, right? This has Seed Bomb, right? It's got Seed Bomb. Alright. Do I just... If he brings the Grimmsnarl, that's also not great either, right? I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go Torn, and we're going to go into Kyogre, just put on a bunch of pressure. If he brings that thing, that's also not great either. Maybe Torn just sold. Actually, Torn Raikou, and then Kyogre and Solg in the back. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why in a second. Actually, it depends on his lead. Okay, depends on his lead, but he is very much incentivized to not only bring the Seismitoad, but to also max it. I think that should be his max option. And then Zacian Ogre, and then a +1, maybe a Grimmsnarl, I would imagine. Okay, Zacian. Oh, Zacian Rillaboom. Oh wow. Okay. So Kyogre's got to be in the back, right? And then who's with it? All right. Now, what's good about this is Raikou has the power of Bulldoze. Okay. We also have the power of Scald. Alright, now the question is, does he think this is a threat? I don't think so. So what we can do is first protect. Just so that we don't get faked out and we keep our Sash. And the Raikou, I mean, we can take He can take one Behemoth Blade unless he just doubles the slot. So what I can do is I can just Scald the Zacian, try and burn it. Maybe get a shot there. But yeah, I should be able to take one Behemoth Blade. Imagine if he reads this Protect and just Grassy Glides the Raikou. Oh man. But that would be okay, because then I can go into either Solgaleo or Kyogre and just do stuff. Alright, so Protect there. There's the oh wow, he went into the Tornadus. Oh wow, that's interesting. Behemoth Blade? Oh, he doubled the Torn. Whew. He doubled the Torn slot. Alright, well enjoy this Scald. Alright, I would love a burn. Can I get a burn? Ah, we get no burn. Okay. So now what we can do is, you know, we can Tailwind, and now he knows that I'm an offensive Raikou. I could also get in the... you know, I am going to Tailwind here. And I don't think I need to max just yet. I think I'm just going to keep on chunking away at this. And just Scald again. Alright. So if we get a free Tailwind, that means we get to Scald. I mean, he will Grassy Glide the Raikou, right? So that's inevitable here. There's the Grassy Glide. Where's that going? Into the Torn. Okay, that hurt. Oh, we crit the Torn. I keep getting critted all my videos, man. Alright. Can I get a second shot at a burn? There's a Scald. I would love a burn. No burn? Oh, come on, game. You give me the crit, you don't give me a burn? Alright, see you later, Torn. Okay, now this isn't terrible. Okay, because now what we can do is go into Solgaleo and just click the Bulldoze button and just start smashing. Okay. Alright, so here we go. We'll go into Solg, and we have to get rid of the Rillaboom because that's the main threat to the team. Alright, and we have to start taking KOs quickly because there is a Seismitoad in the back. So I am just going to Steel Spike here and just go for the Bulldoze here and hope to God that it's enough. There should be a switch, there should be a Protect here. We'll see. So 2 Scalds, no burns. Another cool thing I could have done was went into the Kyogre and then go for a faster, harder hitting Scald. But, you know, there is a Rillaboom on the field, so that is also not quite an option. But again, I could have baited it because, you know, you lead Solgaleo, then switch into Kyogre and then go for that combo. But I think this is just a little bit better, and this way I exert a little bit more pressure. Now he's thinking about, oh, he stays in, okay. So if we can get rid of the Rillaboom, that's good news for me. Alright, and if Zacian protects, that's also pretty good news for me, because then nothing takes a KO here. Again, as long as we got the speed control on the doggy, it's not a threat, because Kyogre or Raikou can take it out eventually. Alright, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Alright, that's all I needed. Alright, here's the Bulldoze. And with the Rillaboom out of the way... Okay, and it wasn't even going for a Grassy Glide here. With the Rillaboom out of the way, Kyogre can be safe here. Okay. Alright, and here is the Steel Spike coming in. Alright, enjoy. And if Kyogre does come in, I have Thunder. So that would be very, very much appreciated. And now Raikou gets a defense boost, which is also helpful against the Zacian and even the Seismitoad. So Rillaboom goes down there. Alright, and again, the grassy terrain recovery is helping me quite a bit. Because I'm taking chip from Life Orb, but I'm recovering it also with the terrain. Alright, so Zacian could die next turn. It depends on what comes out here, depending on what we want to target. Alright, and there is the Seismitoad. Yeah, see, I figured he had to go for this. So now what we can do is we can Quake the Zacian, prepare for the Ogre in the back, or we can target the Seismitoad anyway. It all depends on how we want to play this. What do I have in here? I do have... I still have the Ogre. Okay, so... so what I can do is Quake here. And again... what do I want to do on this slot here? I don't think he's a special one. You know, I could still technically try and go for the burn here. Yeah, let's try and go for the burn over here. Because he could even switch into Kyogre here. Yep, that's exactly why I did this. Alright, so here's Kyogre. You know, I could have clicked Thunder into that slot as well. Now, here's the thing. I don't think Seismitoad is faster than Raikou. Yeah, there's his max. Okay, we have to keep taking advantage of Tailwind here. Alright, I know we have Bulldoze, but yeah. Alright, now, we do have a defense boost. I don't know if that's enough for Raikou to survive, unfortunately. Alright, but I would love a burn here. Alright, Scald, boosted burn? Yes, we get the burn. That's all I needed. Perfect. Alright, and now, the Seismitoad, well, first Solgaleo outspeeds the Seismitoad anyway. Alright, so this is great news, and this Kyogre just took a big chunk of damage there. That's good news for me. That's very good news, and then I can even Bulldoze next turn if anything. There is a Quake. We should live this, right? Because he is now burned. There it is. Oh, we just barely live. Oh, we barely live. All right, but we did do the living. We did do the living, and again, the Seismitoad is burned. Okay, so one more turn of max. Okay. And here's what I'm going to try and do here. I have to survive against that Zacian eventually. What I may decide to also do is just try and give Kyogre the speed boost. I mean the defense boost, right? Still has another turn of max. Kyogre could even protect. But how do I want to play this? Do I want to switch into the Ogre now? I think I do. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to Steel Spike over here. That should kill anyway. And let's pass over the Steel Spike into our Kyogre over here. Alright, so Raikou comes back. Alright, into the Kyogre. Kyogre does protect. This might not kill anymore, but we'll see. Alright, there's another Steel Spike. Alright, is it enough to break through the Ogre? It is. Very nice. Okay, so now we just passed off a defense boost into our own Ogre. You know, and the bulk is very much appreciated. Alright, and there's an air shield. Okay, and it went into our Kyogre. Okay, so that didn't do a whole lot, and what's also important is Zacian did not receive that boost. But not that it needed it anyway, it was already faster. Alright, grassy terrain, all the recovery in the world. Alright. So my Tailwind is gone. And now I have to start thinking about how I'm going to outspeed the Zacian because Solgaleo's max is done and the Seismitoad is faster. I may just decide to double protect this turn just to get a little bit more recovery and then decide what to do next turn. Okay. Alright, so how do I want to play this? Is there still grassy terrain actually? Actually there is no grassy terrain. So what I may decide to do is I may just Earthquake. I don't know if Zacian... I think I should just attack with both. Zacian might protect here. Zacian just might protect here. So what I'm going to do is protect the Solgaleo here. And honestly, I'm just going to... I'm going to click Origin Pulse anyway. Because we do have the bulk. And he's more incentivized to try and eliminate the Zacian. I mean the Solgaleo. So we'll see what he decides to do here. So he wants the Kyogre. But is that going to kill? It's a non-stab move, and we do have a defense boost. Yeah, so Kyogre... Oh, he sets the terrain back. So trying to not let Earthquake kill his Zacian. Okay. Smart play. Now where does he go with the Zacian here? He did go into the Solgaleo, so that's great. If Origin Pulse can pick up here, that would be amazing. We do connect. Zacian does go down. That's all I needed to see. Very, very nice. And we still have Raikou in the back that could eventually finish the job. But now that it's a 3-on-1, this is pretty much over. The Seismitoad has already been burned and it's taking chip. And he just can't really beat the Solgaleo now that he's burned. So Raikou did the job. All right, Raikou and Tornadus combination did the job in this first game. So really nice to see. But yeah, anyway, we're not gonna risk anything. Sunsteel Strike should be more than enough, and we'll just go ahead and give him the Ice Beam. All right, and that should be all she wrote. Oh, he's still going for it. Oh, and he misses anyway. Kyogre with the speed. All right. Seismitoad did not put on its glasses in this game, or at least for that particular turn. Here is the Sunsteel Strike from the Solgaleo into the Seismitoad, and there it is. So Raikou did the job early, and then we got the position we wanted with the Solgaleo and the Tornadus. We dynamaxed it, we put a lot of pressure, and we were able to pick up the dub. Oh man, another Kyogre Calyrex hyper offensive team with Rillaboom and Whimsicott and an Urshifu. Okay, so I could match Tailwind with Tornadus. The problem is his fast mode is just faster than mine. I may have to rely on Bulldoze from Raikou this game, potentially. I think he has to lead like Whimsicott stuff. If it's Indeedee Calyrex, that's also not great. Although, I can just Snarl. So, yeah. It's gonna be tough. I will say that. Like, if he just leads Whimsicott and like Calyrex, that's not good. That is not good for me. Yeah, how do I do this? Okay, here's what I'm gonna have to try and consider. All right, we'll do it with this. Tornadus Raikou once again. We need a Dynamax option. I don't know if Instant does the job here. I think it has to be again these four. Yeah, this is a little tricky. This is because his fast mode is faster than mine. I think it's a throw if he leads anything but Whimsicott here. Like, Whimsicott plus anything he has, I think is faster. So I'm going to have to rely on Raikou's bulk here and maybe just even max it. I don't know. I may have to surprise him a little bit. Calyrex and something. Ugh, yeah, that's the one I was afraid of. This is the most dangerous one. Okay, so here's... I'm gonna make a play. I'm going to make a certain play. So he could Tailwind, right? Could very well Tailwind. But here's the other thing. Like, I can Bulldoze and then just Snarl next turn. Or I can Snarl him now. The question is, do I live an Astral Barrage? I'm going to say I'm going to try my best and live it. I do have Brutal Swing. I can break all kinds of Sash here. So I'm going to try. I'm a Tailwind and I will Snarl. Assuming I can live something. Okay, oh wow, our Tailwind goes first, interestingly enough. Oh, okay. So their Tailwind goes next. Is that a slower Whimsicott? Alright, here we go. Astral Barrage, yes. Alright, Raikou, you're gonna have to live this. You have a little bit of bulk, Raikou. Oh, thank God. Raikou, thank you for having that extra bit of HP optimization to survive and Snarl this Calyrex down. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Alright. And Raikou does go down, so this is actually very ideal because now I can go into Solgaleo and start smashing things. Or even the Kyogre. He did Tailwind though, so that's another thing. The Calyrex outspeeds the Tornadus though, that's the problem. Okay. Yeah, this is actually not great. Hold on, let me think about this. Alright, here's what we do. We pray to God that he procs my policy for me, and then we just exert the pressure on the Calyrex. That's all we gotta do. That's all we gotta do. We protect, and we try and hope to God that we live. Okay. So I am gonna max here. What does he have in the back, first of all? Besides the Calyrex, it is Ogre as well, and nothing here wants to take a max Quake. So ideally, I do have to take a max. I will go for the max Quake here. All right, it's just optimal here. All right, if anything, he just maxes this Calyrex. What's coming in here? Kyogre. Okay. Alright. That's fine by me. In a way. Okay, we maxed first. So that means this Calyrex did not max. Okay. If he protected, I hope to God Solgaleo can try and KO from this range. This Calyrex is -1, by the way. So I'm gonna say, if he wants to proc my policy at -1, he's more than happy to do so. Alright. I protect first. Interesting. Is it Astral Barrage? It is Astral Barrage. That shouldn't do too much. It's gonna do a chip, but it shouldn't do so much. I'll take it. Listen, I'll take it. Alright, because now I can take the Calyrex and I get a special defense boost on this Ogre here. And I have my own Ogre in the back, potentially. Alright, so we get a special defense boost. Alright, we're in business. This is okay. This is not too bad. Alright. So he's got Kyogre. He's got Whimsicott. And what's left? What's his max? Is it Kyogre as his Maxmon? That's what I want to know. We've taken quite a bit of chip already. Alright. Okay, what is this? It's a Whimsicott again. Okay. I mean, very simply, I can just Hurricane this. I mean, you can't really switch no matter what. And there might be an Rillaboom in the back. So I think we can just Hurricane here. And just Quake it. Just Quake this thing. Because we should be faster than this Kyogre here. Light Screen Whimsicott. That might save it. And he spouts anyway. Oh wow, he's faster. Is that Scarf? No, I'm just adamant. Never mind. Alright. Wait, he... Yeah, no, that's Scarf. He outsped my Tornadus. Alright, well, I'll take a free Kyogre anyway. So thank you for that. Thanks for that. Alright, well, what's next? Something else that wants to outspeed everything in Tailwind? Alright, what's your Maxmon? It's gonna be Urshifu, right? Or is it Rillaboom? If it's Rillaboom, I cry. If it's Rillaboom, I cry. Alright. Well, what's with all this communicating? There's only one Mon left. There's only one Mon left. What do we got? I got one turn left to max. Hello? Don't tell me DC. Did he DC? Okay. Wait, what? Okay, there's my Kyogre. And what is this? A Rillaboom. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Now, what is his best play? His best play is to max guard, right? And then in that case, I have to just click the water spout button anyway. Or slash ice beam. He can't lose the Rillaboom, right? That's too unaffordable. I'ma say he guards the Rillaboom. And then we just ice beam this thing. That's what I think. Alright, here we go. There's the max. So, I had a little bit of a drift there. I actually wanted to Quake the Whimsicott. Alright, but let's see if he guards the Rillaboom. He has to guard it, right? There's no way you just... If you kill the Ogre, my Solgaleo just beats the Rillaboom, and then it's just a one-on-one with the Whimsicott. You have to guard here, right? There's no way you don't... Why? Huh? Oh! Wait, we should live this. Oh, Solgaleo is so good! Oh my god. Okay, now we just need to kill this Rillaboom. Holy cow. Alright. Rillaboom? I don't know what that was. But that's it. Goodbye. And Kyogre just went for Ice Beam. Wow, what a game. Alright, once again, Raikou denying our opponent an advantage with the Calyrex. We had just a tiny bit of Clover EV investment to live that Astral Barrage where we snarled it and it didn't do too much to our Kyogre, our Solgaleo, and we were able to pull it off. Alright, and now the Tailwind ended. Alright, I guess he wanted to Tailwind again, but he didn't realize he had one more turn left. Alright, now we're just chilling. Because now it's a 2-on-1, you can only kill one of us. And that light screen, I guess, clearly helped. So here we go, Ice Beam again. Honestly, I can just even Water Spout, but I'll just... No. Honestly, you should just cancel the battle. Wow. Raikou again with the early contributions. How has this Pokemon not been used? Alright, we're playing Meg from Family Guy. Okay. So they got a Grimmsnarl instead of a Whimsicott. So we have a faster fast mode. Now the question is, they do have a bulky mode. Instant looks very good here, but the problem is there is a Kyogre. Alright, how do I want to do this? Should I just go with the same 4? And just exert dominance? Because he has to go like Grimmsnarl to like slow down my pressure, right? I mean, he has like the Kartana and stuff, but like, yeah. I got an idea. Yeah, we're gonna go with that lead. That 4. If it's Zacian. Zacian is interesting. But we'll do it like this. Like, how does he has no fake out. How does he stop just like me clicking Water Spout? Dude, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I mean, he's got a Grimmsnarl, but like, he's got Light Screen. But I have the Water Spout button. And unless that thing has Thunder Wave, okay, sure. I mean, he could have Scary Face, right? So that's another thing. So let's see what you got, Megs. Alright, Kartana, yeah, see, he has to do Kartana Grimmsnarl. What if I just had freaking... the other thing in the back. Alright, so this Grim could have Fake Out. Yeah, I don't want to stay in here. Because, like, he could Scary Face my Kyogre and then it's over. He could Fake Out my Tornadus and then that's also very bad. And then he can just KO the Torn with, like, Airstream stuff, right? I may just protect the Kyogre, or I just may switch it out. I'm still gonna Tailwind no matter what. Maybe if he wants to Thunder Wave or Scary Face, I can go into Raikou here. I could even go into Solgaleo. What if I did that? Yeah, let's do that. This is another read that I'm making. Because if he max Overgrowths, that's also very interesting, right? But yeah, here we are. Now you have to have Fake Out on this Grim, right? See, there's the Dynamax. He probably just wants to go ham and just click the Overgrowth button on the Kyogre. Alright, there's the cart. I need to get rid of the Grimmsnarl. That is the main objective here. Get rid of the Grimmsnarl. Alright, do you have Fake Out? No Fake Out. Okay, great. Alright, was there Thunder Wave or Scary Face? We're gonna find out. And it was Thunder Wave. Oh man, what if I switched in Raikou in that slot? Alright, so he's running Thunder Wave. That's bad. Alright, I called it incorrect. But I did call this part right. Okay. I did get this one right. Alright, so unfortunately, yeah, we're in a predicament. Not a bad one. But what I can do is Hurricane that thing and then just... Well, actually, let me get the policy going. At least be a little bit threatening. And then Sunsteel Strike over here. Let's try that. I don't think it kills the Grimmsnarl, by the way, but we're going to do our best. And of course, there's the Paralysis stuff. Oh, you know what? I should have switched into Raikou because I have Inner Focus. He can't Scary Face that. Now he just clicks this move. Yeah, this is not good. Alright, he's just gonna click para on everything. Yeah, there's one para. Are we gonna see another second one? We're about to see it in a second. Alright. Alright, Solgaleo. You have no policy. I don't think you killed this, but there's no screens. So maybe there's a shot. Alright, Sunsteel Strike. I may have to max Raikou this game. Alright, we just need to get rid of this thing. Alright, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Alright, he's got 2 turns of max gone. We still have our max, potentially. He's got 1 turn left. Alright, and it could be like Zacian coming in here. I think I have to just protect this Torn or something. I may have to give up the Solgaleo as well. There's the Kyogre. That's not good. I do have Rock Slide, but I don't think it's gonna matter. How many turns? 2 turns. Okay, protect 1 turn, switch out next turn. I think the Kartana can just beat me. And there's Overgrowth, right? So I can't exactly Earthquake. How do I get Raikou in position here? It's very hard, actually. Alright, I may have to give up the Ogre, actually. Yeah, because I need the Tailwind eventually. So you know what? Goodbye, Kyogre. And we're just going to Sunsteel Strike over here. Chip damage. I also ran out of time there. So, yeah, that's another thing. But here we go. Kyogre. Bing! Alright, Max Steel Spike. Where's that going? Alright, into the Kyogre. So this is not terrible. So he gets a defense boost in a way. So that's not great, but... yeah. Alright, is this just straight up Water Spout? It is just straight up Water Spout. Okay. Alright. Alright, Solgaleo, you go down. But what I can do next turn is I can click the Protect on the Tornadus and just, you know... oh, he's Life Orb Ogre. Oh, Jesus. And then just, you know, click Origin Pulse. So I can do that. And then I guess I'm maxing Raikou this game. Alright, Kartana, you got all your stuff here. Okay. But how do you do against Kyogre Origin Pulse? That's the next question. Alright, you have been getting recovery with the terrain, and you are full health, so that's a big problem. However, that being said... alright, is this the last turn of Tailwind? It is, so I would imagine Kyogre does protect here. But I'm still going to go for the Origin Pulse anyway, and I'm going to try and hopefully get off this Protect. Keyword, hopefully get the Protect. Alright, okay, we got off the Protect. Alright, Origin Pulse. Kyogre, you just need to hit everything. Okay, we missed the other Kyogre. That's okay, I have Raikou for that, but I would have loved to get extra chip damage. If I can pick up the Kartana here, that I do not pick up the Kartana. Alright, here's the Leaf Blade. Goodbye, Ogre. That is +1. I have Raikou next turn. So there's that. Beast Boost Pressure. And there's an Ice Beam. Okay. Yeah, see, the correct play was to switch into Raikou because Scary Face or Thunder Wave would not have done anything. That was my mistake. I misplayed it. We would have been in a very good spot if we switched into the Raikou there. Alright, but then again, I don't take the Overgrowth very well, do I? But at least I don't get potentially paralyzed. Alright, now we have to think here. Water Spout is just gonna absolutely murder me, man. Because I just have no way around it. And the Kartana is +1. I have to, like, quote-unquote Tailwind. Actually, I'm faster than Kartana. Wait a minute. No, I don't. Wait, he did. He airstreamed once, right? Yeah, he did. Alright. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna max Quake the Kartana, and we're just going to Tailwind and hope for the best. Alright, I need these special defense boosts to survive the Kyogre stuff. And I'm just thinking, I don't even think Max Quake kills it. I mean, it's Life Orb boosted and all, and he's got a Quake. This is asking a lot for Raikou, who has no attack investment. I'd be surprised if this picked up. Alright, there's the Tailwind. We get that off. I would expect Kyogre to protect here. Maybe it does. Alright, we get a Quake off. I don't know if this kills. It's gonna be close. Actually, not even close. I should have just went for the other thing. Alright, Raikou, you did your best. Oh, Sacred Sword. Ow, that still hurts, by the way. And there is... Oh, Thunder! Ooh, okay. Alright, well, now Tornadus does go down. Remind me why I quaked. Alright. And there's the Life Orb Ogre chip. Rain stops, so that's, in a way, good for me. Somewhat. Okay. He's Life Orb. Well, he's got to protect now, right? Just has to. Alright. Grassy terrain disappears. How? I have to do something against this Kartana. Otherwise, Water Spout just ends me. Would he really leave the Kyogre in? Is my question. What comes in the back? Is it Zacian? Or Landorus? Does Geyser? No. I need the cart dead. Sacred Sword did too much. But then again, is the Kyogre gonna protect? Let's try this. No protect on the Ogre. Alright, Megs. You're making the right reads. Alright. Because he knows that he has the pressure with the Ogre. He can only kill one. Alright. What do we got? Is it Water... Oh, it's just Ice Beam. Okay. I'll take that. Alright, Life Orb chip. Alright, what's in the back? Is it Zacian? And he doesn't switch it out to give me the rain. There is a Zacian here. And he knows I have... This Kyogre has not clicked a single protect. Alright, here we go. We have one turn of Tailwind. I would imagine the Zacian protects. Wait, no. I didn't say one turn. We have 2 turns. Does he protect? That's his only way of winning, right? He has to. But then what does he do next turn? I have to, like, get this right. I'll go for the Ogre. We're gonna see if Zacian protects here. Okay, there's the read. There's the read. And because he protected this turn... Alright, we pick up the Ogre. Now the question is, does a Life Orb Thunder pick up the Zacian? I don't think it does. We have one turn of Tailwind. I have to hit a Thunder against a Zacian. I don't... Stab, Thunder, Life Orb. I don't know if this is gonna do it. Alright. Cat versus dog in the endgame. I don't think I can... I need a crit. First I need to hit, then I need to quote-unquote crit. Raikou, do it for the video. Okay, we hit. Paralysis, crit, something. Oh, paralysis? Paralysis. Oh. Oh. Alright. That's fine. Listen, Raikou carried all 3 games here. Alright. I don't care what anyone says. And there it is, folks. There is the rental code for the Raikou Solgaleo Kyogre team. And again, you saw the value of all of our techs on Raikou. You saw the value of Snarl. You saw the value of Scald. All right, all the Clover techs on the Raikou just were insane to use. And again, on a Kyogre kind of team, Thunder just did a lot of damage. We had a chance to win in that 3rd game against Zacian in the final play, but the Zacian just had a little bit too much bulk. We did not get any crit. We didn't get any paralysis. So, oh well. Again, I'm thinking about like turn 1 where, you know, I still think turn 1 was the correct play because like even if the Raikou is not affected by the Scary Face or the Thunder Wave, I can't take that overgrowth very well. And, you know, swapping into Solgaleo, you know, although it was paralyzed, you know, it was the play to make. And that's all that needs to be said with it. The other two games, Raikou carry. I mean, Raikou gave us the opening pressure where Solgaleo and Torn can just do the job and do what they need to do and just smash, right? But yeah, thankfully, the combination works. So give this one a go. Let me know how you do. And again, thanks again to Jude. They made the team, they made the rental code for the team that we made. And again, this was a tier 2 sub perk to the channel where they wanted to make Raikou work in the meta, and they reached out to me. They paid the subscription, and I said, okay, I will do my best to make Raikou work, and it does work. So here it is. And if you are interested in team fixing, all right, where you get to submit a team like Jude did and have me fix it up and make it as best as it possibly can, look in the video description below and check out our tier sub perk to the channel, and then just message me when you have officially subbed, and then we can, you know, start optimizing your team. Or if you are more interested in the more popular tier 3 sub to the channel, where that is team building, where you get to sit in a Discord call with me and we build a team from scratch. I teach you how to do the EVs, and I show you how to do all the damage calcs and all the nuances that one may not consider, or one may not consider important. That's what we do during team building. So definitely give that a look. Again, link is in the video description below, and just message me when you have official subs. So yeah, we'll be back with another Series 12 squad or Series 13 team building video on the next one, guys. Peace out and have a good night.